Oh, what did you think, Pipsqueak? You're blind, so you probably have the best uh, hearing of everybody. I thought they did amazing. Ah, so the boys are just cooling down. Thank you, Anaisha. Okay. Pipsqueak, what did you think? Pipsqueak demanded on being in a very specific spot in the crowd so that he could hear the optimal acoustics. So I just want to mention also, there is a making of the video, so I encourage you guys all to watch that. You want to get down? All right. Yes, yes, yes. Hey guys. People think you did a great job. I know, it sounded really good, you guys. This pepper's a little funky here. This one, Billy. Always want some peppers? Come on, guys. Up, up. Come on up, boys. Okay. Come on. You like pepper, Gary? We'll find out. Anything else? Oh. Hey, you guys. Nope, you didn't miss the live stream. There's 2 live streams. There was the pre-live stream, and now there is this. If any of you guys have social media and you want to share this video somewhere, go ahead and share it, because it's like the first day that... Don't open that door again, guys. The crowd's not leaving. They're demanding an encore, and they only practiced one song. Besides, they're already in cool down chill mode. Hey, hi Kelly from Missouri. Hey Liz. Hey Alexis. Hey Sadie. Yes, Mike. You know, you have that kid that won't stop practicing, and it's like, it sounds like noise, it sounds like noise, and then when they get in a band, it's like, wow, they're holding the whole band together, and I was really proud, Papa. So, yeah, he earned that drum kit too. He earned that drum kit from, he helped me wash Heidi's. So yeah, guys, I definitely hope that you guys will watch the making of video. At a certain, I wanted to do a making of video because there's so much that went into it. But wow, cool. Hey, Nicole. But I also realized that I have all these people paying attention at 9 o'clock or at 6 in the morning or wherever in the world you may be for just a 3-minute video. So I wanted to include the behind the scenes, the making of video, to really kind of make it something that you could really understand. So, not that it was extremely complex, but right? There's some people who don't know computers at all, and there's some people that I'm sure are much more technically savvy than I am out there. Hey, Alyssa. Hey, Anisha. Freddie. 517 in Scotland. Oh my gosh, go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. I'm going to probably do a live chat at some point tomorrow. Yeah, you know, I couldn't figure out necessarily the best time to do it. That would help, you know, that would accommodate everyone around the world. Yes, so I figured, you know, how Saturday Night Live does it. So I figured people on the East Coast could stay up, people on the West Coast are going to be up. And yeah, in Australia, it's the afternoon. So, yay! Share the video. Share the video. Hey, Kay. Yeah. So, I'm with Gary here. Gary, he's tired. He's tired. The funny thing is, the funny thing is, I thought that he rocked harder in sound check. Were you nervous, Gary? You really laid it out there. But he was good. I'm just his manager, so I can be tough on him. So, all right. This is my cowboy hat. Okay. Gary, you just have this tiny little piece of pepper. Here. So kind of my idea was before it's 9:20. Yeah. We are on the West Coast. Here, Gary, finish this last little piece. My idea, Weed Whacker, yes, that was Weed Whacker, by the way. That is a goose at the rescue. He's my buddy. I pick him up and play with him every weekend. It was raining today, and he was splashing and honking in the rain. The rain finally stopped, and I got to go over and hang out with him. He's hilarious. If you guys like Weed Whacker, I have a video that I made probably 4 or 5 months ago called Goose Love Affair. And I think that video is hilarious. But like, no one's watched it. So anyways. Yay. I don't know. I had fun with it. Also, BB's in it. Was he chasing you in the video? I don't know. Maybe I chase him. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay. Gary's getting a little rambunctious. Green Bay. Hey, Jenny. Yeah, you know, I was just thinking as I drove home from the rescue today, I was like, man, I hope that a lot of people are going to like find this silly, goofy thing really enjoyable tonight. What was that? Liverpool. Yeah. Aw. Gary. Guys, close the stage door and then we can hear Gary purr. Gary. Here. I love you, Gary. Gary really loves getting scratched. Probably not when I'm holding him like this. You want to scratch up here? You have to finish this. You're not going to. It's going to go on the floor. Yeah. Give Gary a tummy raspberry. He's like, you're not allowed to do that. What should you do if you have only one guinea pig? It really depends on your situation, but if you can have another guinea pig, it's good. Okay, you could hear it. You could hear his purr. Hey, Seraphine. Hey, Sarah. Okay. Gary, time to go back. Okay. And as much as I like my cowboy duds, I'm gonna switch out of this into a more comfortable t-shirt. Someone was saying, are there shirts? Hopefully there was a button at the end of the video that showed you, boom, Guinea boar t-shirt. The girls can't stop popcorning. I was watching them and the meditation, the vent the volcano earlier, because I was getting nervous. There are stickers. They're not autographed. I should add like a little get their little paw prints on there. Woo! South out. Oh, South out. I thought that said pizza. It's like pizza. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna change real quick here. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. On Instagram, I teased that they were watching Motley Crue, but I hope you guys are gonna end up watching the Motley Crue Wild Side video, because I watched that video about 1,000 times when I was making this. Still holds up, still good, totally hilarious. Someone told me, was it in the Instagram comments, that their kid was like, "Why are those ladies so angry?" Or something like that. Why are those Motley Crue ladies so angry? Why do they play so fiercely? Oh gosh. Yeah. I wanted to make a video. A lot of my videos are informational. I want to make a video where like it's just enjoyable. You can watch it. Oh, I guess this is a good time as any to mention that if you, Alyss, if you guys want a download of that song, I'm putting it on my Patreon. It'll be free to download. Well, it'll just be a download for anyone who is a patron. And to be a patron, it's just $1. You could most likely just give me $1, download the thing, and then undonate or unjoin or whatever. I just appreciate your interest. But you can actually, I think, download the music video. I'm not sure if YouTube lets you, but you can definitely put in the URL of any video that you would like, and you can. There's plenty of sites where you can just paste it in and download it. Hey, Krina. Hey, Plum Sisters. Yeah, go to Patreon. Go to Patreon. If I get like 100 patrons, then I could just make videos and educational videos, and I want to make more fun videos because I think it's important that we, I'm just hearing crunchy, crunchy. Who's eating slowly? Hey, listen. Okay. I notice you, Kate. Well, Rosa, if you click the link or if you go to my Etsy shop, the Guinea Boars shirts, there's 4 different shirts. Just like if you were at an Iron Maiden concert. I hope you guys have guinea pig Old McDonald stuck in your head all night. Okay, I'm changing. All right, that's better. Got my super comfy, super broken in LA Guinea Pig Rescue shirt. Hi G. Hi Ava. Marika. Blue Moonlight Wolf. The ladies are still off trying to find nails. What about Judas Priest breaking the law? Actually, we did listen to a lot of Judas Priest during this whole thing. I like You Got Another Thing Coming. Oh, Amy. Notice me. Abby says, notice me. We notice you. Noticing us noticing you. Yeah, I love piggies with red eyes. But right, the piggies that I have, it's not totally up to me. It's up to them to bond. Do the pigs have a P.O. box? Yeah, you can send stuff to the rescue. And there is, their address is searchable on Google. But we're just happy that you guys will share our stories. That really helps us a lot. Let's see. So yeah, I was saying earlier that before, when I was in the cowboy getup, that was kind of me talking about the performance and the band and everything. But I'm totally cool if anybody has any technical or behind the scenes questions or anything like that. One fun fact is that like 3/4 of the way through this video, my computer totally died and I didn't have access to anything, or I didn't know if I was even going to be able to finish the video and recover it. This happened just right around like December, and I think for the whole 3-4 weeks before the new year, I didn't have a working computer even. So that was pretty fun and stressful, because when you work on something for a very long time and you hope that it will get out there. I guess I'm missing all of the how long did that take me? Many months, because I did it all by myself, and for the first many months it was mostly in my off time, whatever spare time I had. But the cool thing about it is I did start it and was hoping to finish even before I had 1,000 subscribers, and now we have 10,000 subscribers. So it was a really good timing way to celebrate that. Yeah, that took a crazy amount of time, and I'm going to do more fun things like this, but this was really a big undertaking. And if you watch the behind the scenes, I think it illustrates a little bit, but it's still hard to describe how time consuming something like this is, when if somebody like Disney was to try to make something like this, they could do it with hundreds of people and crank it out, and even then it would take many months. And yes, I'm proud of it. I'm relieved and glad to have it out there. My new computer, I didn't get a new computer. I have a friend who we replaced, essentially, like the hard drive was fried and then something else, but I was able to recover the hard drive, and luckily I also had copied over all the important stuff to an external drive. No, I just brought my old computer back to life. It cost me around $550 for my friend's time, and he was being extremely generous. It's just that I think on some level he enjoys investigating that kind of stuff, and also it helps him figure out on the computers that he's building. But ultimately it was just a gift that he was able to help me fix it. So I know some people have been up, so thank you guys for waking up so early. And I don't blame you if you don't want to go back to, if you want to go back to bed. How'd you do that? What'd I do? What did I do? Did you guys notice BB? BB's well, he stayed up. He's a day bird, but he stayed up just long enough. Did you notice him on the roof? How did I do that? If you're referring to the music video, that's a good question, and I have a making of video. So yeah, I am here, and we'll do this for a good 10, 20, whatever, few more minutes. Has it really already been 20 minutes I've been standing here like a weirdo? Oh man, see, I slide up on the yeah, I was thinking about that. We need a rap song. Hey, Natural Cavity. Yeah, I hope that you guys can come back to this video in the future and that it'll make you smile. And it's a song that you already know, right? But I don't know if anybody has done a guinea pig version. And if you go on Instagram, there's a shortened version which just has the, it just has the guinea pig verse. I made some Photoshop images that showed the fire, and I shared them with the patrons, but I had all these images of them on stage with fire, and it's on the t-shirts, and I didn't want to have them released too soon because, yeah, Jillian, go on my Etsy shop. It's there. You think I'm going to miss that beat? No way. But I had all of this images of the pigs on stage with the fire, but I wanted that to kind of be a secret. Like, I wanted you to be watching the video and then you're like, and you're like, ah, because that's what the crowd does. They cheer and they're like surprised that there's pyro. Not every concert that you go to on a farm is going to have pyro, especially in California. Vic's wifey Kim. Hey, Krina. Yeah, the t-shirts are already there, Holly. I'm live, so I don't know. It's funny because the way the shirts work is, this is under the hood, but when someone orders one, I pay my printer to have it printed out of pocket, and then I get reimbursed later. But there's a lag time between the finances coming in and going out. So essentially, like, if this video went viral and like 1 million people saw it and like a crazy number of people bought the shirts at the same time, well, I would do something to pause it and transfer money from I don't know where, or take out a loan or something. But if I got, like, suppose I got maybe 1,000 orders in 1 minute, I would have to buy 1,000 shirts, and then Etsy would reimburse me, but it would take like a day or two. So it might like clean out. That's why I have a Scotty. That's part of the Scotty's Animals Fund is it's there for medical emergencies, and in having that cushion allows for the printing to happen, and right, in order for these things to happen, I'm always and like Saskia, she designed the space house, and so she went through a bunch of different prototypes. I've just kind of learned from her a little bit. Have I heard about a guinea pig named Buttercup? No, but my brother has a cat named Princess Buttercup. Guess what his other cat's name is? You get one. You get one guess. But so what I was saying is, don't buy the shirts, because if everybody buys one, then no, I'm just kidding. Buy the shirts. But yeah, if like this went viral and 1 million people bought the shirts, then I would have to buy 1 million shirts, and then tomorrow Etsy would pay me back. Those are quality problems, I guess. But I made this video, as I said in the thing, because I had the idea, I wanted to reach out, I wanted to do more fun things, and I am a creative person, and when you have an idea, when an idea is placed in your head and it's funny and good enough, you just have to do it, right? And that was the thing. The week here, a week there, that just needs to be out in the world. Search the internet. If maybe it's already out there. Pigstein. Thank you, Giselle. That's nice to say. So I definitely encourage everybody to learn about common illnesses. I think I have some videos. Skinny Pigs 1 is an amazing channel for facts and as a standard of how to spoil your guinea pigs, how to care for them. Man, for some reason the chat's not sliding down if I scroll back up and down. Yeah, we do need to make a CD. We need to have BB beatboxing. When's the next video? I knew someone was going to ask that. And that's why I made the making of, to show you how long it took to make this. But we do have something in the works. We do have many ideas. The band, I don't know if anybody noticed. Here is a fun fact for you, 88 people live right now. I don't know if you noticed. Did anybody notice Billy had a scab on his lip in the music video? Okay, if you did notice, I shaved because the cowboy had to, well, okay, if you notice, that was a fight between Billy and Gary. So, in the, what is it? In the canon, in the world of the Guinea boars, that fight happened last week over some band issues. But really, that fight happened 3 or 4 days before I shot the blue screen, and I shot the blue screen of the band around the time that I was bonding Billy, trying to bond Billy and Gary. So if we went back to see when that was, which was, oh my gosh, right? A long time ago. That's when they were fighting. So no, the band is the band's gonna break up. Gary's gonna go solo, and he's gonna have a new wave album. Take shirt off. I did. This one? No, it's not that kind of channel. Jeffrey Dahmer. You gotta wonder about if you're gonna be one of those robots that's gonna get me in trouble and have my channel shut down. We're not gonna have that. Don't eat people either. Don't eat any people. That includes animal people. If I was going to have a channel that was a fictitious name, I would pick serial killers, because that makes everyone feel comfortable. No. And even the picture too. Keep it clean, Jeffrey. No. Okay, you know what? It's not entirely his fault, because if you Google "real men love guinea pigs," there was one picture for the Orange County Cavie Haven calendar. So there was 1 year where we were allowed to take our own pictures, and I sort of in the morning was just hanging out with. We all hang out with our pigs in the morning, and so I was just hanging out with my pigs, and a cool picture was taken, and you know, it's only of my shoulder, but still. OJ Simpson, that would be okay. Bitra, you change your channel name to OJ Simpson. Well, he's not. How many does it count to be a serial killer? This isn't what I'd really like to talk about. I know I wanted to make a calendar. The thing about that was, right? Is it too late to make a calendar? And I need to find a really good photographer. Oh, thank you, May. Petra, Bitra, do a calendar. Just add extra months, like make up new months, like January, the messages. I'm gonna have to scroll through all these ridiculous messages. Yeah, but it's already February. Buy a calendar for 2020 already. Oh. So it's a 2020 calendar that has like, can you do that? Can you make a 2020 calendar that has the majority of 2019 also? I did put stickers on there because Melissa wanted stickers of the piggies. And uh, those stickers are expensive to print, and you get one, you choose one, and the cheapest one is like $2.50. But if you are dedicated and you want to put that sticker like someplace where it's going to count, like on your skateboard, or slap it on your mini fridge and it's there forever. Yeah, we need 8x10 glossies. Yeah, Liz, you asked for them, and I just like stopped whatever editing I was doing, and I went and I made those stickers. I had the promo pictures, but the stickers are square format, so I had to slide everything around. It didn't take that long. Michael, okay, calendar. You can't, no, you can't put stickers on your, these are indoor stickers. Maybe they have bumper stickers. Tote bags of the band. Yeah, well, they have that. I could do that. I look like a, oh boy. You're looking like, it puts the lotion on the, can I ban people in live chat? I'm not going to ban you yet, but I've got my eye on you, Jeffrey Dahmer. If more people did, then, I don't know. I just leave it to someone to come in here and steer the conversation away from wholesome, cute guinea pigs into like serial killers. Speaking of serial killers, all right. Okay, shut the app. Shthap. Okay, well, we can talk a little bit about serial killers. Here is a fact. This is a weird fact. The Los Angeles Guinea Pig Rescue is like basically within a mile from where the Charles Manson compound was. That's crazy, isn't it? Who would name themselves after a serial killer? It's true. It is true, though. Can I mean, you know, we'll say like, I mean, he hasn't said much yet. Report. Okay, well, you guys can do whatever you want. He can have a name that's whatever. But if his comments get to like this level of upsetting, then I'll do whatever I have to do. La Bamba was your piggy. Would love to visit him. Hey, Devin. Yes, La Bamba is like right up front at the rescue. If it's the same La Bamba that is white with like a black spot, right? Come on, people, help me out. Help you out what? Okay, well, we'll relax. We'll relax. Let's talk about the piggies. Yeah, let's talk about the piggies. Oh, I did have the video queued up on my busted Surface here. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. The whole thing was... this thing is super old, and so what has happened is it's lost its touch sensitivity, where it comes in and out. I need a less complicated... Where's the enter button on here? I need a less complicated password. Boom. We're in. All right.
Howdy, folks. Welcome to the farm.
Look at that. This is meta. Look, we're looking at the screen, looking at the screen, looking at the screen. So I'll turn it down a little bit. Turn the light back on. The first part of the chat, did I talk about the production process? Nobody helped me make it. Well, let's see. Who helped me make it? As far as the actual production, nobody helped me make it, really. Huh? I normally watch Ice Poseidon, and the chat can be pretty toxic. Oh, you're cool, Jeffrey Dahmer. Um, but it's kind of like some people who are more sensitive to cannibalism and serial killers might just be slightly put off. But you know, some people are like, "Pow!" They're out there. They wanna shock. You're good. Just be nice. Hey, Kate. Yeah, I am into horror movies as well. I want to do a Guinea Boars T-shirt that's like Pusshead, the artist Pusshead. He did a lot of the heavy metal shirts back in the late '80s. He did like Metallica shirts, and he did Misfits shirts and other shirts like that. So that'd be fun to do something like that. Um, there's this one shot of Weed Whacker. Wait, here it comes. Ready? There, that. I pick him up, and he goes crazy sometimes, and he starts flapping. So, anyways, it's 1 a.m. Slender Man. Yes, that was Mike on the drums. That more info on the Etsy shop. Well, there should be a link at the end of the video. There should be all sorts of cards, but it's just Scotty's Animals on Etsy. Yes, I am a Fender guy. I'm not offended. I'm a Fender Telly. That's a Telly. I wish I could get a Strat because I need something with a whammy bar. I do have a guitar with a whammy bar, obviously, if you listen to the song, but that is a custom built Carvin that I had made in college. What were we talking about? 1 a.m. Yeah, you guys on the East Coast are troopers. Devin, yeah, check out Sarah Stardust. Check out her channel. She does art, and she will do live drawings and chats it up when she does. It's funny how some people who say they're shy and then they're not shy. Am I interested in nubby beds for the pigs? I don't know what a nubby bed is, but it sounds interesting. Is it kind of like a cozy cup, a cuddle cup? Sarah is awesome. I need pig art. You're shy. I broadcast to the world. I'm shy. Guinea pig art. So, purple hippopotamus. Allison Wong. She paints really awesome guinea pig portraits. I made a video about her. If you search, you can find her. But she does really awesome guinea pig collages and paintings. She paints with gouache. What? Am I interested in little nubbies? Yeah, I think that would be cool. Oh, I'm sure Saskia is. We had a long, hard day, so she's probably already asleep. So yeah, I encourage you guys to watch the behind the scenes video. I don't know if it will clear up everything, but hopefully some things. There's not really many Easter eggs in the video. However, you will notice BB in the opening shot, and there's some people that might not even realize that you can stay up, May. Some people might not realize that it's a Heidi house, and that is actually whose Heidi is it? Can I borrow this, boys? No, let me borrow it for 1 second. This is it. This is the Heidi. This is the Heidi from the video. If you notice the markings, maybe those spots or the wood grain. It doesn't actually say Scotty's Animals or Guinea Boars, but I figured, what if a 5-second video of this ends up somewhere, who knows where. it would be nice that it says Guinea boars and Scotty's Animals pretty much all over the place. Yeah, the space house, I like the space house. For a house that only has one entrance and exit, it's a really big entrance. I did a review on the space house. These boys, Snoop and Nate, are spoiled because they have one of these and a space house and a snack shack log and an Amazon box and a ramp. I love you boys. You know who else doesn't stay up this late is BB. Jeffree Star merch to me. What? Bring back nails. I'll grab nails. Who's chewing right now? Billy. Billy's chewing. Yeah, make sure that they have enough hay that they're not chewing on the houses. But I noticed that Gary has been chewing on his snack shack. I don't know if he's like destroyed it, but yes, I do watch Little Adventures. She's got a pretty awesome accent, huh? If you want an awesome accent, Cavi Consciousness. That's an Australian accent, and it's quite a nice one. There she is. Three piggies will fit in the corner house. Kay, I have found that I can only fit two, but if you have well-behaved, I also don't have any three pigs that live together to really prove it. But if you have three well-behaved pigs that like each other that are not gigantic, then maybe they could cram in there. Who's like a teen? Nails? Nails is, yeah, he's like 4 months old. Where do you purchase the space house? Good question. If I have a link to it on Amazon from my video, but I think if you go to the LA Guinea Pig Rescue website, they probably have a link. Oh, I love you, Jackie. 4 females that love each other and they fit in a space house. Has a dream setup. I gotta look at a Little Adventure setup a little bit closer. Okay, I'll grab nails. Right on, right on. What, Kay? Right on what? You can fit all. How many? Kay, how many piggies do you have right now? And how are you feeling? You know, there was a period. Well, there was a period when I still had Louie, and I still had Tito. There's periods when you have all of your pairs getting along harmoniously. And I just remember so many days stopping and saying, man, hold on. I'm so happy that I have pigs. When you have boys, you know, and that they are bonded. And then you have and then you have pigs that have falling outs and you end up with some solo boys. And then it's, you think back and you're like, man, I mean, I love my pigs and the way they are right now, but yes, I did have guinea pigs when I was a kid. All right, I'll grab nails. Mr. Nails, you want to take a break from your pellet gorging? Ooh, sitting down feels good. Oh, stretch. Phoebe, am I bothering you? You want to come out? You want to come out? Come on. Don't be mad at me. Come here. Look who's here. He stayed up super late. Are you pissed? You want to go home? I know, I'm sorry, dude. I kept you up late. Meow. Okay. I'm gonna let BB go to sleep. Kay has 16. I gave Nails a bath like 2 or 3 days ago. 2 days ago maybe. And proper cockatiel care. You know, I should. I'm not sure I am the best expert, but it would help me learn. I am going to do a video about why cockatiels are better than guinea pigs. Better pets than guinea pigs, I guess you could say. And I've got some pretty solid arguments. I have some against arguments. But does he talk? He sings. But you got to get him in the morning, Devin. Or Jeffrey. Yeah, Devin, if you have time, come in and visit La Bamba. Show who up close? BB is pissed. Okay, let's go. I'll put you back. Don't fly, I'll put you back. Here. I'm sorry, baby. Are we still cool? Okay. I can close the door a little bit. Okay, Nails, come here. Transformation. I can't zoom in this mode, but I can undo it. Yeah, the title of the video is going to be Nails 100% Recovered or something like that. Because that's what he is. Come here. Look at him. Do you have any scritches? Do you have any scabbies? Not anymore. Yeah, he is getting bigger. A lot bigger. Yes, Daisy. It's funny because Jeffrey Dahmer was like, I think he said, take your shirt off. And then I was like, oh, not Daisy too. But she's talking about Nails' shirt. She's talking about Nails' wraps. Jeffrey Dahmer's like, oh, I'm back in the spotlight. Yep, look at him. Jeffrey Dahmer's back in the spotlight. All right, let's connect this back on the thingy. Yeah, okay. I need like a little step stool. This, okay, there we go. This is mounted to the pull-up bar. Okay, that's better. How old is Nails? Okay. Nails looked like he was about 2 months. Nails looked like he was about 2 months when I found him, but they said that they had him for 2 months and that he hadn't grown. Are you a licky pig? So if Nails was about 4 months old, Eva says good morning. Nails was about 4 months old when I got him, when he had the mange. So that first video of Nails was 4 months. So how long ago was that? Was that like 3 months ago? 2 months ago? So he is 6, 7 months old now. Do I know how Benji is doing? Gosh, did Saskia... I think he's doing really well. I think he's paired up with another piggy. Do piggies eat my hair? No, not usually. I kind of mess with BB with it sometimes. You know, it's funny because I've had BB for 8 years, I guess. 7, 8 years. And my hair was short when I got him. And I wonder if he's like, who's this new long-haired weirdo that is taking care of me? Or if he saw it, if he kind of was aware that it grew over time. But when I first got him, I had an earring like this, and he used to chew on it. Who is Fred? That's a good question. I know of a Fred that was Allison's guinea pig. Benji, yes, he's paired up with another boy. I can't remember his name right now. Yeah, I think that, and they were both recovering. You smell so good. I should give you a treat. You want a treat? I love this dude. Aw, Casey Pumpkin, Bebe, and Dahlia. Hey, piggies. Nails, you're popular with the piggy ladies. All the piggy ladies, all the piggy ladies. Boom, boom, shake your butt. All the piggy ladies. No. Hey, Preciosa. I'm glad you liked the video. Thank you. Violet. It's snowing in Colorado? Oh, that's awesome. Have I decided to keep nails? Oh, if I keep nails, then that means I have 8 piggies of my own, and I want to be able to foster as many as possible. But I can't say that I'm not crazy super bonded to him. And he actually, I was playing with him. He's still in a large, but not adequate store-bought cage. And I was playing with him there, and he likes to hop in and out of it, and I was like tapping on the ground around him, and then I was getting him to come over, and he just started popcorning like crazy. I love him. Is he still by himself? Yes, I mean, I have done some play dates, but they don't really go well with my single pigs. What breed is Nails? I think he's a teddy. He's fuzzy. I thought maybe he would, end up having long hair. Huh? Set the bird free? I will never set BB free. I already tried that, and he got super scared. I didn't set him free. I watched some stupid videos about a guy flying his cockatiel around, and I thought BB was so attached to me that he would do it. That's another sad video that I have. Is popcorning always good? Yeah, I think so. I've never seen it be not good. I can have 8 and foster 8. Hey, if I get more patrons, then the sky's the limit, really. But as it is now, if I have to like be gone for 40 plus hours a week, I can't have a room full of animals all the time. But if animal rescue becomes like a full-time thing, then who knows? What is a Patreon? Patreon is a website that allows you to support people who make things that you like. So like the way my Patreon works is, and it's like the word patron, so it's like somebody who's willing to support somebody, but it's like on an ongoing basis. So it's like, if you give me $1 a month, you get access to like my exclusive feed. So like, for instance, people that were on Patreon, they got to see all the publicity videos. They knew that the pigs were going to sing Old MacDonald like 2 days in advance. They will have access to the song as a free download, and it's just like, honestly, it's for $1. So I don't separate. There's different tiers. If you give $20 a month, then you actually get like 20% off my store for everything. You get 50% off a specific Scotty's Animals t-shirt, and but ultimately it's just to say thank you for, I don't know, supporting whatever this is. Anyways, I really do thank all of my patrons from the bottom of my heart. It's like, when I get a patron, even $1 patron, I'm like, oh my God! It's awesome that somebody would actually want to sign up to yet another platform to hear me ramble. I love nails too. So here's the thing. When you're sitting here with your guinea pig, you're holding them, and they start going, bup, 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 bup. That means they're annoyed. That means it's like, how dare you hold me this long without any treats? You know what I have? Do I still have some, or did I give them all out? Oh, I gave them all away. I don't have any more. Any more small Pet Select treats? Oh, I gave them all away. Sorry, we're just gonna have to do fresh something. They're going bonkers for these little small Pet Select cookies. They're just like Timothy hay and fruit. Okay, Nels, what would you like? You go bonkers for carrots, huh? Oh, my tofu fell on the floor. I'm going to want carrot. It's treat time. You got to pay attention when you're giving your guinea pig carrots. He'll go straight through the carrot and go to my finger. Patreon was for porn? I don't think so. I think that's something else. I guess you could use it for that. It's private, so you could use it for whatever you want. Hey, but you know what? What people want to do with things is their thing. Nails. Oh my gosh, where's Petunia? Where's Shark? I didn't see. Shark! Shark, where are you? I can't wait to hear what Shark has to say. Petunia! I'm scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. I don't see her first comment. It's 1 o'clock, but you can't stop watching Nails. All right, let me. Right now, what this camera is it's a really cheesy dollar store tripod that's upside down, suspended from my pull-up bar. Maybe I should keep him. He's so comfortable. Yeah, it's true that like the whole time he was like suffering with his mange, I was petting him, and I was worried that he was never going to feel comfortable being touched. But I reintroduced that. How can I get rid of him? I know. But I gave him a bath the other day, and he didn't itch. He didn't scratch once. He didn't like freak out. And a few weeks ago, before you're not even eating half of this. I gave him the bath. He didn't freak out. He didn't go into a seizure. And 2 weeks ago, when I gave him a bath, I had to stop the bath because he went into a seizure. Maybe it was like 3 weeks ago. So there was a period of time where I couldn't give him baths. But look, he's so good now. Look at this butt. You're waiting to see Mike. April wants to see Mike. We have a lineup. He's not scratching anymore. Well, he still scratches sometimes, but what's great is he scratches and then he stops scratching on his own. Now that he's not like feeling so crappy, I'm really starting to see his personality come out. It's really awesome. Yes, he is. This is not the most flattering angle for guinea pigs. I'm aware of that. Like what you want to do with guinea pigs, I should do an instructional video. You've got to film them underneath low enough so you can see their lips. Mike next. Yes, he does need a buddy. It's 10 o'clock now. It feels like it's later. Starting to buffer? What happened? Really? I'm pretty close to my Wi-Fi, as close as I can be. Oh my gosh, Melissa is like, she has practically every one of my shirts, which makes me happy. 1 a.m. in Ottawa. I've been to Ottawa. I liked it. They've got an amazing museum. What else? Parliament is there. They have an amazing parliament. Sudbury. It's 1 a.m. in Sudbury. Sudbury. How could it be 1 a.m. in Sudbury? Where's that? Where's Sudbury? Oh, Ontario. Oh, yeah. Well, that makes sense because it's East Coast time. Okay. That's right. Because this thing went live at midnight. Okay, somebody did ask about my guinea pigs. What else? When they make that sound, when you pet them and they go, sometimes they're purring. Maybe they're content, or maybe it means, Nails, do you want to go to the rescue and live there? That would be up to Saskia. Okay, here's what happened. Here's what started it all. When I was in third grade, my third grade teacher was Miss Messick. She had guinea pigs. She had 2 or 3 guinea pigs. And they were actually in a pretty big cage. It was kind of like an enclosed, it was sort of like a makeshift chicken wire and wood cage, but it was pretty open and airy. And the pigs would run around in circles. I remember her one pig was a white pig called Jet Pig. I can't remember what the other one's name was. But anyways, you're in Virginia. I grew up in Virginia also, in Northern Virginia. But so I went and got some piggies. There was a pet store, in my town. And so in third grade, I got my first piggy. And maybe I do all this rescue because, back in those days, we didn't know very much, and we wanted to have babies. And so we did have some babies. We placed them all with, neighborhood friends, but, we didn't have a community and all these resources and the world's information at our fingertips. No breeding. Maybe we'll get to the point where everyone will be responsible and there aren't animal shelters filled with these dudes. But this guy was a private surrender, and he was taken to a feed store, and they did their best to care for him and try to heal him. He had mange and ringworm, but they just didn't really know what they were looking at. And luckily, we've got so much experience that we were able to go get him and bring him back. How crazy? What? Yeah. My piggies lived in an aquarium. It was very, very large, but still, it's like there's no airflow. It's crazy. You have a pig named Snoopy, so do I. Man, we've been on for an hour. I don't think guinea pigs are going to go extinct anytime soon. Any animal with a 60-day gestation period is probably doing okay. Especially ones that are super cute like this. Hey, Blue Midnight Wolf, give Buttercup a kiss for me. Thank you, Katie. Adopt, don't shop, people. But you know what? So then, here's an interesting, funny story. What is it? How did I get back into guinea pigs as an adult? So I had guinea pigs as a kid, and when I was in college, I didn't have pets for a long time. And I definitely didn't have pets for the first few years that I was a working professional, because I thought, well, I can barely take care of myself. And then I started to, years went by, and, I was working fairly consistently. And what are these texts? Charlie the rat. Oh. What year was it? Anyways, I was working on this movie called Bedtime Stories. It's with Adam Sandler. And he has some nieces and nephews a niece and a nephew, and he tells them stories. And there's something weird about their guinea pig, who's a magical guinea pig. And this is a huge piece of carrot. All right, you want me to? He would normally in one day get maybe this every few days. Yeah, so bedtime stories. So I actually got to work on that movie, and if you saw my music video just now, you realize that I do compositing. So in that movie, I put those fake bug eyes on him, and there's a shot where he's eating chocolate, and it wasn't real chocolate, it was computer generated chocolate, and we put that on his head. So it was a real guinea pig, and we, you know, made him look like a super awesome magical guinea pig. So I worked on that movie, and then I started thinking about and missed my guinea pigs. So I did the stupid thing, and I went out and I went to PetSmart, and I bought a pair of guinea pigs. First I was just looking, but you know how it is. You make that connection. There was two little baby boy guinea pigs. They were brothers, and I pulled them out. Good night, Elmer. Nova Scotia. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, bedtime stories. So after I worked on that, I went out and I found these two boys, and I had a moment in the pet store, and I knew they were brothers, and I thought, oh, they're brothers, how cool is that? But after a couple months, they were fighting, and I had to separate them, and they were separated for their whole lives. And when I lost Louis Senior, because I went and rescued a guinea pig whose name was Louis, practically precisely because I had this guinea pig named Louis. But when Louis died, I thought, I'm in LA, there's got to be a guinea pig rescue. And so I searched, and I found the LA Guinea Pig Rescue, and I found Saskia. And so I went and I found a buddy for Oliver, my guinea pig that was survived. So I got Parker. Parker was a white teddy, and Parker was awesome. So that was, gosh, 7 years ago, probably, maybe 8 years ago. Yeah. I need to write a piggy book. You're right. I do have an idea for a piggy book. I can't write a book that is like, I'm an expert on health and I'm an expert on, what do you call it? Like, I'm not a vet and I can't write a book like that. But what I can write is I can write a book like from the trenches of volunteer rescue, because crazy stuff has happened in the years that I've been volunteering at the rescue. I can give you a couple examples. One example is me and a volunteer, this young man named Luca. We went to someone's backyard in Woodland Hills, I think it was, maybe Sherman Oaks. And we went and there was a guinea pig living in someone's bushes. And for 2 weeks they tried to trap him. They couldn't catch him. And we went there with a raccoon trap and we set traps. We tried crawling under the bushes, but we set a trap and we left. And the next night we caught him in a raccoon trap, and so we named that guinea pig Luca. And that guinea pig Luca actually visits us frequently, comes back for free health checks. So I do have an idea for a book that is a bunch of different stories from my rescue efforts. Here's another one that's a little bit scary and morbid, but a woman who lived in an apartment complex, had an autistic son, and her neighbor, who lived like just over the fence, essentially in his own, like it was one apartment building and then there was a small kind of little duplex next door that this guy kind of owned all of it. And he had those little fancy goats and he had guinea pigs running around. And she told me that she could hear, okay, relax guys, she could hear squeals and horrible sounds, and she said that he was clearly killing and eating not only his fancy goats, but also the guinea pigs that he had just running loose in his backyard and multiplying. So they called us, the guinea pig rescue called us. I went over there like Batman, and the woman said, so, and this is just like the tip of the iceberg, but okay, I'm supposed to stop feeding him carrot and switch to something else. I got a little piece of fancy red leaf. My experience at the rescue, yeah. Let me finish this story. But working at the rescue, Saskia, I've really grown up as far as patience and not judging people and multitasking and even just as simple things like salesmanship. You know, Saskia sets prices for things, and sometimes we try to make money at the rescue. Some other things are really cheap, but having to work with people and also sell supplies and also work with the animals, it's kind of like it builds character on a lot of these different levels. Anyways, back to this this one rescue situation with the guy who was killing and eating the goats and the guinea pigs. This asshole, oh, am I allowed to say that? I guess so. This asshole asked the autistic boy if he had ever had guinea pig soup. And the lady told us that. And so, yeah. So I went over there and I hopped the fence and I scoped the place out. I could see the guinea pigs, but there was like a big log pile. But yeah, these goats were like 3 feet tall. They were sort of like tiny, tiny, fancy, super tricolor, like agouti fancy goats. Anyways, is what legit? Is it legit in the middle of Van Nuys, in the middle of the San Fernando Valley on a busy street in a duplex to have a bunch of fancy goats in your backyard? You might be able to have them, but I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to slaughter them. And I know there's some kind of, may not be illegal. In fact, I did research on this. Well, it's illegal in California now to sell rabbits, but it is technically legal to go to a pet store and buy animals and eat them. But I feel like you're violating a social contract. You're insane if you do that. And Batman will be waiting outside of your house one day. So anyways, I rolled over there, I hopped the fence, and I checked out the situation, and you could see the guinea pigs running around, and we had to take this lady's word for the fact that he was, saying threatening stuff to the autistic boy, and she said she heard chopping sounds and squeals. So anyways, I need a cage? A cape. No capes! It's gonna get stuck on things. So anyways, long story short, we got animal control over there. Shut him down, right? Needless to say, there must have been a moment where he's being hung by the scruff of his neck over some ledge of comic book acid, and he's like, "Who are you?" "I'm the guinea pig man," right? "I'm guinea pig man." Is that your butt? Is that your butt? Did you finish the lettuce? Oh, everybody wants Mike. A graphic novel of that story. Oh man. Right? That's the thing about being creative, is you have an idea instantly, and then 6 months, a year later, you are slaving at all hours of the night. Just ask Shark. All hours of the night, I'm like working on this thing, like gotta run, gotta finish this secret video. I kept it a secret from pretty much everybody, even my patrons, for most of the time. I really wanted to share it. Oh my gosh, the pigs this morning. I barely moved and they were squealing. Do I know how many piggies died? Are you talking about in the fire in New Hampshire? Is that what we're talking about? Because I volunteer at the rescue, I don't volunteer at the rescue actually all the time. I only volunteer there physically on Saturdays. Yeah, it's all day, but just on Saturdays. I And there was a while there where I was really heavily managing the YouTube channel, but Saskia's got the hang of that now. I try to shoot videos. I have a video of her. She's like, no one wants to watch a video of me not sticking a Q-tip in a guinea pig's butt. And I'm like, yeah, Saskia, we need to do videos of just like you talking about stuff, because there's a million things. I think like a video on her talking about how she designed the space house. Not like a commercial for the space house, but like, you're crying? Like she designs, like, she goes online and she finds like little carrot charms and she makes necklaces out of them, and or earrings, and she finds all sorts of things, and she's like nonstop trying to raise money for the rescue and being creative and making fun. She makes guinea pig socks where she actually takes pictures of the guinea pigs. She finds an artist to convert those photos into a certain kind of art that can be printed on the sock, and she'll make like 100 of them. She's so awesome like that. So, and it is kind of cool that there's a lot of differentiation between the channels. Like if you want silly, fun pig interactions, like Kay's guinea pigs is like a fun channel of just kind of off the cuff. Here's some piggies. Cavi Consciousness is like amazing music, and like, oh my gosh, there was like some crazy slow-mo popcorn jumping and piggies jumping in and out, and Skinny Pigs 1 has like long form cleaning videos, and she's got that cute chipmunk voice. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. If there ever is a Guinea sows, oh man, now I need to do the Guinea sows. I gotta procure the guineasows.com. If you will notice, guineaboars.com has been taken, but if this video goes like crazy viral, then guineaboars.com will turn into something. But as it is now, it's just there so that no one else can take it. Maybe for an album release. I'm totally just rambling. We're getting tired, aren't we? Share the video. Share the video. Popcorning Ladies. That'd be a good name for a band. Nails is adorable. Okay, Kimmy. Sweet dreams. Yes, Daisy, we would love to have you at the rescue. Krina, then get some pig merch. Get some pig merch. Get some pig merch. We have this shirt. We have this shirt in two versions. One is like a giant logo, and one is like a reasonable sized logo. Okay, trying to keep this pointed in a good direction. Oh yeah, Dynafi. That's like a whole other next level channel. The thing about Dynafi is hilarious, cute voices and really awesome piggy setup. And one of the best things also is a lot of people, they ask me all sorts of stupid questions. Just kidding, not stupid questions, but people are always like, why does my piggy do this? Why does my piggy do that? You know, why does my piggy... I come in like this to grab my piggy, and for some reason they recoil in fear. Oh, hey, Roger. By the way, Roger sent the funds for the Guinea Dad fleece for Timmy, so thank you, Roger. What was I saying? What time is it here? It is 10:30. So I'll do another live one tomorrow just for people that are in other time zones that were sleeping. You're bored? Well, you ate that giant carrot and that big piece of lettuce, and now I'm in trouble for giving you too much sugar. I know, you just want to party. Okay, I keep missing all of these comments because I'm scrolling up and then... Dude, guys, Scotty doesn't know how many guinea pigs died with a crazy man. It's not like he was there watching him slaughter them every day. Who? What? A crazy man? What crazy man? What are you talking about? With a crazy man. What crazy man? Are you pooping? Dude, you dropped something, Nails. If anybody knows what they're talking about, let me know. Here. Oh. Ah. Okay. Oh, I'm really glad, Patricia. Good night, Ava. Oh. Nails needed to go to the bathroom. Yep, that's true. And he dropped a couple poopies. You're right. That's one of the reasons why a cuddle sack is great. The story I told. Oh. What was I saying? What was the comment again? Scotty doesn't know how many piggies died with a crazy man. It's not like he was there. Oh. I see. The guy was eating these piggies for who knows how long. So how many died? I don't know. How long was he doing it? I don't know. How many were saved? Probably 10, 15. Bye, Derek. Yes, Alexis. Send. Yes, Jonathan, you can. I got a gift from Fiona earlier today. She sent a stack of. If you just search for the LA Guinea Pig Rescue, the address is there on Google. Saskia gets a lot of stuff in the mail because she's always getting packages. Oh my gosh, I will. I will show it. Where's that cuddle sack? Ooh. Here's the cuddle sack. It came with a mic. So all you cuddle sack sewers out there. Yeah, look at this. Fiona sent this all the way from abroad, from a faraway land. Mike's super tired. Do I like it when I get my guinea pigs drink water? I mean, it's a good sign that they're hydrating, but do I like when they're thunking on the water bottles all night long? No, I was thinking about there must be a design where you can have a silicone coated ball and tube that would absorb shock and it would be quieter. Because BB, I feel like when they thunk all night long, he can't sleep as well. Yeah, you gotta stay hydrated, you guys. It's very important. Okay, so what I wanted to say about this cuddle sack is, this is pretty cool. At first, so a lot of these fancy cuddle sacks have like a what do you call it, an edge, a liner. So like they look like this, right? They've got some kind of a lip on them. This one is just a really extra deep cuddle sack. Mike's super happy just in there. This is an extra deep cuddle sack which you can roll up to create that lip. But what I like about the fact that it's not sewn together in place like that is it means that when you want to wash it, you can unroll it, and it's a lot easier than if this was all just like lumped together. The pee would absorb there and it would be a lot harder to clean. Do they just walk into this? I scooped them up and just put them in there. All right, Derek, keep it related. Keep it related. It's so funny because Brian at the rescue. He likes getting me riled up. Like it'll, I get to the rescue at like 10:30, 11 o'clock or so, and I'm there all day. And then at like 2 or 3, Brian rolls up, and because he's like been transporting piggies and like pulling them from shelters and stuff, and he's like, "Did you hear? Did you hear what Trump did?" And I'm like, "No," and like he's just trying to get me pissed. Or he's like, "I was in the Trader Joe's and this guy had a Trump hat on," and I'm like, "Why is he walking around with that?" And he's like, "No, it was like a Yankees hat, but it had like a Trump's. He like wrote Trump on a piece of tape." I was like, "Why are you trying to trigger me? I'm trying to like, I'm trying." Okay, so we're back live, but you know what? Threatening anyone is not a good idea. You know what we really want, Derek? Um, we would like for him to just disappear, go away. Thank you, Derek, or thank you, Daisy. But yes, most people who care would just like for. It's amazing because I was thinking a long time ago, not to be political, that the status quo isn't good enough, and that's the whole point about America and about living uh, in a um, in a society where people care about each other is, some people have it good, some people have it better, some people don't have it so great. But we're always trying to improve. And I remember before the election, sorry, Holly, I was just going to say, I remember before the election thinking, the status quo isn't good enough. We've got to do better. And we do. But, it sure would be nice to go back to a certain point of civility and positivity, and that's what this channel is. This channel is about positivity. We don't get political, and this is a safe place for guinea pig lovers of all. Whoa, Alex, that's some pretty awesome language-ness. Yes, most people, we don't have to talk about that. Yeah, let's be positive here. That's what this is. Good night, Krina. Alex, someone translate that for me. So we're not going to stay up all night. I said I would do an hour, and I've done. We're going on almost 2 hours of live. So. But this is just because, you know what? I'm so grateful to all of you guys. I'm so. It's crazy to think that knowing that I can make a video and thousands of people will be watching it when it's released. That's certainly a motivation for doing it. I have some videos that have over 20,000 views, and that's how many people fit in Madison Square Garden. That's just kind of insane. Good night, Ava. I swear you've been threatening to go to sleep for for like 5 minutes. But yeah, I'm super tired. I'm gonna make something to eat, and yeah, I hope you guys. Thank you, Holly. Thank you, Holly. Yeah, I kind of feel in some way not bad, but like this whole past week, I did do. I tried to do some informative videos, but this whole week was really just kind of getting ready for this today, doing all the publicity stuff and making sure that I had everything, right for this release. So, and that's the thing is fun videos like this in some ways, take away from the caring and that kind of stuff. More live streams, maybe, we'll see. So I would really like to balance this channel with fun things, because if I do a fun video like this and it does really well, then that, helps not only, just to make the channel grow, but if I have a fun video and someone sees that video and then they end up discovering an instructional video that helps because of that, then that's great. So, Excluding the idiot comments. Yeah, Violet. Oh, thank you, April. Leanie. Yeah, I hope you guys laughed. Oh, hey, Valerie. Yeah, it was an extremely long time coming. I feel like I've been sending Valerie stills of that for like months and months. And if you guys want to know where Epic Fleece is, Valerie Zoo, she makes crazy custom like Heidi cubes, and she makes awesome stuff. Oh, thank you, Anne. Good morning, Karaka. Um, I really, I do get emails, and they're becoming more frequent when people are like, "Oh, my guinea pig was in this state, and then I found your videos, um, and they're doing a lot better." That makes me super happy. Um, One thing I've discovered is I could make 10 videos on the same topic, and I still get 5 emails a day about that topic. So I'm always going to strive to um, continue to make my videos more succinct, more clear. I need to do a CNC cage video again that is super clear and super short. And the same, same thing with a vitamin C video, so I have a really strong video, 5 mistakes guinea pig owners make, and that video has, oh boy, that might be my most popular video at like 70,000 views or something. But the video is like 30 minutes long. And if there's a specific nugget of wisdom that you're trying to find and you got to sit there for 30 minutes, east side what? East side where? Oh, good luck, April. Let us know the piggies, boys or girls, or who you find, where you find them. We want to make it a positive experience. Are you mad at me? You want to go back? I didn't give you any snacks. Here. I'm sorry, Mike. Mike is amazing. Like, sometimes if you sneak up on him with a piece of lettuce, he doesn't know that it's there. And then as soon as he realizes there's lettuce, he goes like, I need a snack. Yes, I'm freaking starving. I had 5 veggie tacos after I left the rescue at like 4 or 5. But I burned through those calories pretty quick. Okay, May. Yeah, we're getting sleepy. It's sleepy time. I can't believe that there's 64 of you guys still hanging out. So if anybody wants to ask any, whatever questions. You know what I really would like to do is help the guinea pig rescue. They have 10,000 subscribers, but we need to really... How come I can't see Petunia's comments? Where are there? They are. Preventable disasters video, keeping us piggies safe. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Thank you, Petunia. Do any of my piggies sing? Like chirp? You saw they all sing. But do they chirp? No, none. None of the boys. I had a guinea pig named Blaze, who was a foster about 4 months ago, who was blind, who chirped. And in the middle of some other random video, I think I got some footage of her chirping. Can you come to the rescue and help around? I think you can, Kimberly. Are you local? We have, I think the requirement is that you have to be 16 years old to volunteer at the rescue. And it's also a matter of building trust. Saskia was just talking about this today because some kids from high school they have a certain amount of volunteer hours required to graduate. So the thing about that is Saskia doesn't want people who just need 15 hours or whatever to check off and that's their volunteer time. When we have jobs like that for people who want to hang out on the at the rescue, because it's also a horse rescue, so there's lots of chores to do. But to train people. How did I get into fostering? That is a cool story. I'll cover that in a second. What was I talking about? Blah, 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 blah. Oh my gosh. Oh, volunteering. The thing is, so if we train people about the nuances of all the things that we have to educate people who are adopting about, and then they just leave, then it's a waste of time because they have to shadow us for a long time. There's a lot of things that people suggest. Are you pissed? You still have a piece. Okay, I'll put you back. So there's a window and a range of certain acceptable things that, some people think small amounts of broccoli are okay, but broccoli causes gas. So there's plenty of other veggies that people can choose. You getting pissed? He's chattering his teeth. Oh my gosh, look, you stained the inside with your green. Look at that face. Look at him. Bring out Billy. Is it hard when I do chores? Is it hard what? To do the chores? I'm sorry if I'm not paying attention to the comments completely. Here you go, Mike. Billy, are you eating? Can you come out? Here, I'll give you a treat. Come on. Come on. Oh, I have some lettuces for you. Ooh, look, a green pepper. You want that? This one's kind of slimy. This green pepper is kind of slimy. Let's give you a piece of this lettuce. This looks like fancy buttery lettuce or something. Billy's here. But that's what you mean, chirping? Saskia thinks that it is communicating with the mothership. Mr. Bill. How did I get into fostering? Okay, well, a long time ago, I had lived in a house that had an unsecure foundation, and I had the house had an extension built onto it that I was using as a computer room. And one day in the middle of a pouring rainstorm, I started to hear crying, like, turned out there was like a litter of kittens under my house. And so I ended up catching them, and I called I found the Feral Feline Foundation. And so together with them over the next couple years, there ended up being multiple litters because the raccoons would like rip off the grates underneath the foundation of the house, and so animals would just go in there all the time. So I was able to, I would catch the babies and we would get them spayed or neutered and then find homes for them. And we would also catch the adults, get them spayed or neutered, get their ears clipped, and they would just be re-released. The strays. So I worked with them for a few years, and I didn't do much animal rescue or anything for a little while until I discovered the LA Guinea Pig Rescue down here. And from there, yes, he's a Kui. Billy's a Kui. He was born at the rescue. So I adopted Parker, as I mentioned earlier, and then after I adopted Parker, I was doing a lot of freelance work, so I had random days off, and I helped transport. So I would take piggies to San Diego every once in a while. This was back when the Kui epidemic was really bad, so there was a lot of these skittish Kuis running around. He was born at the rescue, and I've had him since he was like 5 weeks old. Billy. So that's why he's so calm. He doesn't even know that he's supposed to be wild and skittish. So yeah, so I started transporting, helping them with transporting, and then I don't know how it happened. Can't remember if I just fostered somebody that was sick, or if I was supposed to transport, but instead I had to keep them for a couple days, and it just grew. You know, my responsibility at the rescue just grew over time. Trio Tiz and Waz. Yeah, there have been plenty of chirping. Please go eat. I'll eat soon. I look that peckish. I am tired, but this honestly is a blast. As long as these boys are cool, I'm cool. 5 months and 720 grams. That sounds about right. Violet's being a good mama. She's making sure that I eat. Yeah, what time is it? I could just like let this thing go and you guys can talk amongst yourselves while I cook some pasta or something. Is Cooey a type or a guinea pig? Yes, the types of guinea pigs that they have in Peru are these Cooeys. They don't really have, what do you call it? Like all the different breeds necessarily. I'm not sure they're eating Abyssinians. But the ones that they eat are basically like this, and for some reason they ended up in pet stores here. Yes, people are eating guinea pigs. That's it. All right, Billy says it's time to go. What about Weed Whacker? Yes. I'm so glad that I was able to have Weed Whacker in there, and even BB was in the video. Yes, they also end up with heart conditions. Luckily, Billy doesn't. He had an X-ray and everything, and he doesn't seem to have a heart condition. You're welcome. Your piggy won't stop popcorning. No one can eat Billy. I can nibble on his ear though. Billy. Look, he's eating my finger and I'm eating his ear. It's a race to see who can consume who first. Ow! You're gonna win! You're gonna win, Billy! I love you, old man. Oh. Your bet's on Billy. Yeah, Billy is a voracious eater. What was this? Kiln-dried pine is fine. But I would say it's up to you to look at the long-term health of your piggies. At the rescue, they don't stay there long enough. But the piggies that do live there full-time, and all my piggies have not, I don't see URI at my house very much over the many, many years. But it is very common in pet store piggies when they come out. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay, buddy. I love your paws. If you look in the behind the scenes, you can see the blue screen shot of Billy and the way his funny paws kind of sit out like that. All right, let me put him back and then we'll say our goodbyes. Oh, good night, Billy. So thank you guys so much. Thank you, Natalie. Strawberries are okay for piggies. They're sweet, but they're okay. Well, I hope you guys had fun tonight. You guys can always message me anytime through my website or through Instagram, Facebook, or through the comments here. And for all you guys that are still watching, I would ask that if you had a non-emergency health question that you search in my videos, and you might find that topic. And I'm not saying that your answer's there. What I'm saying is, if you go to a video that has that that topic that your question is about, and you pose that question in those comments, then that will be there for all time. You might not get an answer back right away, but that answer will. And you can definitely message me too, but if you post questions in the comments, then we can all answer them together. All right, April. Good night. May, I thought you've been threatening to go to sleep for a long time. You're welcome, Jenna. Good night, Crochet Princess. You're welcome, Leanie. What's my Facebook? Everything Scotty's Animals is Scotty's Animals. So whatever platform it is, it's just / or / or whatever the slash that these kids are doing these days. And then Scotty's Animals without an apostrophe. So my website is scottysanimals.com, Instagram, Scotty's Animals. And I would recommend, that's what I have is Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and then the Patreon feed. And each one of those platforms have different cultures, and because of that, I post different things. I post Instagram things, and pretty much everything that I post on Instagram goes to Facebook, but I also sometimes just post random things on Facebook that I don't post on Instagram. And then, of course, the videos. So, and check out my website, because all of those social medias are all in one spot, and a link to my Etsy shop also. So I hope that answers that. Yeah, kill dried pine. Bye, Haley. Good night, Rudy. Good night, Jen. I said you're welcome, Jenna. Daisy. Haley, April, Bitra, Kathy. Will the guinea boars come back soon? I hope so. I hope so, Colin. Oh. Good night, Violet. Good night, Anne. Laura Lee, if I don't go to get off soon, you guys are gonna yell at me some more. Go eat something. Petra. Sorry. Petra. I won't forget. Yeah, and it's fun to see the comments and people interacting with each other. Good night, Amy. Good night, you guys. Whew. This was totally fun. And like I said, I'm available in the messages, and I'll probably do a 20-minute, yeah, I say 20-minute, and it's like a 2-hour. I'll probably do some kind of live chat for those people who are asleep, who are going to wake up tomorrow and be like, what happened? Yes, Kate, I'm looking at you. Midget guinea pig. Good night. Good night, Alexis. All right. Anybody else want to say good night? I'm going to shut it off. And thank you guys so much for watching. This has really been a blast. Gosh, it's been an hour and 48 minutes. Instead of this, we could have watched Avengers Infinity War, practically. All right, you guys. That's what we're gonna do here on the West Coast, probably. A little Netflix and chill. All right, well, by myself with the piggies. So yeah, thank you guys. I hope you watch the video, watch the behind the scenes, and I will talk to you guys soon. There's going to be a formal nails update video with just showing his condition with some really good shots. Yeah, 10 hours later, I'm still threatening. Just the idea of sitting down sounds amazing. Okay, YouTube and chill. That's true. I go back and forth. I am a YouTube junkie. Not just my guinea pig shows, but you know, it's endless. If you want to learn something, it's there. You know what a really awesome thing to do is? Google a musician, like a jazz musician, or something from a historical point of view, like some kind of music from like 50 or 100 years ago that you don't know anything about. Well, maybe not 100 years, but things from 50 years ago, there's film footage of it. And you can, you know, man, you can be watching one thing and it leads you to the next video, and the next video, and the next video. And if you do it right, at the end, you don't feel like you've actually wasted time and you're stupider for it. You feel like, oh my God, I went on this adventure and now I'm exposed to all this stuff. Yeah, I will set myself up on a nice lazy boy next time with a little vibration thing. Um, Duct tape on my mouth. Okay, I'm crazy. Good night, Kay. Yeah, well, we don't all have awesome accents like you. Um, Making flax. I put flax in my smoothies. Ooh, I'm gonna have a smoothie before it gets too late. All right, guys, for real. I'm gonna end this thing right now. You guys are awesome. Um, and before the end of the night, I've got to order my Guinea Boars shirts because if I don't, yes, I'm a vegetarian. I consume no animal products um, because it's just easier that way. I mean, I don't need to get animals all involved in it when uh, I've got my hemp protein and my veggie protein and my uh, flax seed. Um, but yeah, you got to be on your nutrition. So that's what I'm gonna go do. Thank you guys. Good night. But I don't really talk about it. But um, I love you guys. All right. Good night. We'll talk about that another time. Go eat and sleep because you need to. And if as long as I'm still on, people can't cut the cord. All right, you guys. Before it gets to be 2 hours long. Sweet dreams. Keep rocking. I'm gonna go watch that video now and crank up the sound. All right. Sweet dreams, guys. I'm gonna push this X button. All right. 9 more minutes. No, Kate, we're leaving. All right. Good.